Do you know those guitarists who, despite being incredible, never receive the recognition they deserve? Some have shaped the sound of rock, influenced generations, and created unforgettable solos, yet they remain overlooked in major lists. Now, let's correct this injustice and celebrate some talented guitarists who never got the credit they deserve. 10 guitarists who are criminally underrated. Robin Trower. Often called the British Hendrix, Robin Trower dominated the 70s with his hypnotic tone and soulful solos. His album Bridge of Sighs is a blues rock masterpiece, filled with his unmistakable vibrato and unique touch. However, despite his incredible talent and signature sound, he never received the same recognition as other guitarists of his era. His work has influenced many musicians, yet Trower remains remembered mostly by true guitar fans. Frank Marino. Leading the band Mahogany Rush, Frank Marino brought a technical and psychedelic approach that pushed the boundaries of guitar playing. Many compared him to Jimi Hendrix, and for good reason. His control over effects and expressive phrasing were otherworldly. But despite his unparalleled talent and brilliant albums like Live and Tales of the Unexpected, he never achieved the mainstream success his music deserved. Rory Gallagher. Rory Gallagher was one of the most charismatic guitarists in blues rock history. With his battered Fender Stratocaster, he set stages on fire worldwide and even impressed Jimi Hendrix himself. Gallagher turned down an invitation to join the Rolling Stones, preferring to follow his own path. However, despite his phenomenal technique and energetic performances, he never gained the same level of recognition as other guitarists of his generation. Rory was a monster live performer, and his legacy continues to inspire guitarists today. Roy Buchanan. If there's a true master of the Telecaster tone, it's Roy Buchanan. Known for his incredible pinch harmonics and expressive bending techniques, Buchanan could easily be ranked among the greatest of all time. He turned down invitations to join the Rolling Stones, choosing instead to focus on his solo career, releasing albums full of emotion and innovation. Unfortunately, his music never reached a mainstream audience, leaving him a hidden treasure for guitar lovers. Barre. Barre was the driving force behind Jethro Tull, one of the most innovative progressive rock bands in history. His solo on Aqualung is one of the most iconic in rock, but he did much more than that. He combined sophisticated melodies, sharp techniques, and a powerful tone, yet he was often overshadowed by the band's frontman, Ian Anderson. His guitar work helped define the sound of progressive rock, though he rarely gets the credit he deserves. Don't forget to check out the video with the 10 rock supergroups that will take your breath away. Click on the card that appears at the top of your screen. Are you enjoying this list? Like the video, share it with your friends, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more content like this. Steve Hackett. A key member of Genesis, Steve Hackett brought innovative techniques like tapping to progressive rock long before Eddie Van Halen popularized it. His melodic approach, combined with epic solos and cinematic atmospheres, made him one of the most sophisticated guitarists in the genre. However, after leaving Genesis and with the rise of pop rock, his name faded from the spotlight. Those familiar with his work know he deserves much more recognition. Andy Latimer. The heart and soul of Camel, Andy Latimer crafted some of the most beautiful guitar passages in progressive rock. His solos are filled with emotion, technical mastery, and an unparalleled sense of melody. He never chased fame, focusing instead on his art and compositions that transport listeners to another dimension. However, this low-profile approach kept his name from gaining widespread attention, despite his immense talent. Jan Akkerman. Jan Akkerman of Focus was one of the most versatile guitarists of his generation. Blending progressive rock, jazz, and classical music, he created a unique and refined style. His solo on Hocus Pocus is legendary, but Akkerman did much more than that. His technique was so advanced that many musicians considered him one of the best of all time. However, he rarely appears on lists of great guitarists, remaining a true unsung hero of the instrument. Malcolm Young. Considered by many to be the driving force behind AC/DC, Malcolm Young created some of the most powerful and memorable riffs in rock history. With his precise and unmistakable playing, he shaped the band's sound, laying the foundation for classics like Back in Black, Highway to Hell, and Thunderstruck. While Angus took the spotlight with his solos, Malcolm was the rhythmic backbone that gave the band its weight and energy. Despite his massive influence, he doesn't always receive the recognition he deserves, but without him, AC/DC would never have had the same impact. Criss Oliva. A phenomenal guitarist, Criss Oliva of Sabotage combined virtuosic technique with incredible emotional depth. His work on the band's albums showcased epic solos and unforgettable compositions, but his career was tragically cut short by a fatal accident. Even with his undeniable talent, Oliva never reached the recognition of other metal guitarists, remaining a true hidden gem for those who love soulful solos. These were just a few guitarists who never received the recognition they deserved. They all have one thing in common: immense talent but little visibility. Now we want to hear from you. Which other guitarists should be in part 2 of this list? Leave your comments and help us celebrate these guitar masters. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more content like this. Thanks for watching. See you later.